What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are doing Lewis Hamilton versus Nico Rosberg. Yeah, so we're going to be going for a maximum downforce 10 and 11 wings, as we're going to be setting some decent lap times here as we lock up, hit into the wall a little bit but no damage done as we into the middle sector. And we set in a pretty decent one on the soft tires, but actually that's not good at all. Actually, like, we're showing the magazines, but at the moment I'm just trying to get a feel for the car. This is practice, so I'm not pushing too hard. I'm just getting a feel of the car, I'm trying to get quicker and quicker every lap. But as we're now into Q1, so now this is qualifying one. As we're going to be setting some decent lap times, as we're pretty decent in the first sector. 1 tenth up, 1 can make it 2 really, as we round it up from 1.91, as we have a beautiful shot down through the tunnel there, and a nice shot from this corner as well. And as we're coming through the final corner there, we did lose our front wing a little bit, but it won't affect us as much. We're going to be putting in a decent lap time, good enough lap time there, and we should be comfortably through the Q2 as we are. And now we're going to be putting in a Q2 lap, using a lot of the curve here, just getting a brilliant exit, and we should. Yeah, this is a very good first sector, but now it's all about the middle sector now. If you get them, it's technically if you get the middle sector correct, then you're okay really, as we do get held up a ton of time. We lose loads of time when we're stuck behind Gutierrez, but it wasn't really too much of a good lap, and Gutierrez did hold us up quite a lot. But as we're now into Q3 now, about to go to set our lap time, there we go, Q3. And we set in a very good first sector for now. So can we get pole? We are looking very competitive this weekend, as we get a beautiful swing into the left, scraping the right hand side barrier there, as we get a very good exit there. And is it going to be enough? We are quicker than Lewis Hamilton. Hopefully it's enough. No! We're 2 tenths slower than Daniel Ricciardo. Just unlucky there. Couldn't find enough time there. But it was still a pretty good lap time. We're going to be pitting on lap 7 to fit on the super soft tyres, which is not bad at all. And hopefully we get a good start. So it's going to be 5 red lights for the Monaco Grand Prix. 5 red lights are out, and away we go here, and we get a better start than Daniel Ricciardo. Ricciardo not getting too much of a good start. We're going to try and go around the outside into turn 1 in Monaco, and we're up into first place. Hamilton couldn't quite capitalise on the bad exit of Daniel Ricciardo, and Hamilton stuck in P3. But what a start we've got, and now all we've got to do is pull away. I couldn't actually get any broadcasts. I forgot to do what was it? Record the broadcast things, like the replay cameras and all that. So sorry about that. It's just going to be all onboard cameras for today. But as we do set a fastest lap this lap, which is not too bad. And oh wow, so we are actually getting away from Ricciardo quite a bit as we continue to show our pace here and continue to set fastest lap. And now DRS is enabled, but DRS doesn't really matter here because DRS doesn't really work. But can Mercedes get a 1-2? And I think we're gonna probably be pitting before Lewis Hamilton. So can Hamilton use those ultra softs to good effect if they're good enough tire wear to try and overcut Daniel Ricciardo, or maybe even overcut me as well. So it's going to be a very interesting strategies today. But will they work out? That's the thing. So I wonder what some of the other drivers are going to do, as we are just on board here. We're going to just be on board here for for the whole of our laps, and going to show you how I drive around Monaco here as we get, and as we brake very late, but we brake a bit too late, and we have to cut the chicane just a tiny bit. It's not too bad, we don't gain too much time. We're going to gain like around about 50 thousandths or something like that, but we do set a fastest middle sector as I was pushing, as we bump over the curb as well, but that's not going to cause too much damage there. We're not going to gain too much time. As oh, look at that, that is extremely close there. Very messy lap there, and we couldn't quite get the fastest lap as we used so much curve there. But off we go now. It's time to come into the pits as we are doing right now, and this is going to be very interesting to who's also coming in. So as we do come in now, we're going to get held up a little bit by Daniel Ricciardo. Oh, Ricciardo. We always get held up by a Red Bull or Ferrari. God's sake. Alright, it doesn't really matter because we are going to come out. We should come out in clear air. I see some cars coming down. Who's that? Who is that? Is that Magnussen? We managed to just ahead of Magnussen. Just about. We just move across into the racing line, and Magnussen couldn't find a way past. But for these 2 laps, we've been held up. We're really being held up by Perez here, and this is really affecting us. So we make a dive down the inside there, but we managed to keep it clean, and what he moved, that was a lap later. So now we just got to be pushing on at the moment, as we really are pushing now. Hamilton right behind us. We are losing some pace as Hamilton did pit a lap later, so he will be on the fresher tyres, but we're just looking up everywhere at the moment, and we're trying to use as much of the track as possible as we get very close to the barriers. And I think we just clipped it a little bit, I'm not sure, but Hamilton, he's finding it difficult to pass us at the moment, as we are being going very slowly. But look at that, side by side with Lewis Hamilton as a good ride. Hamilton losing his front wing a little bit, having to cut the chicane a little bit to avoid any more contact with Hamilton. But I don't think I actually touched Hamilton. I think Hamilton just accidentally turned in a bit too early and just hit his front wing into the barrier. But as we're going to win the Monaco Grand Prix for the first time in a long while. I don't really win the Monaco Grand Prix in this game. I've only won the Monaco Grand Prix like 3 or 4 times out of the whole time we've been playing this game. This game's been out, so I got this game on the 2nd day it came out. So yeah, we've definitely had the game for a long time. As Bottas, disappointing stuff from him. I thought Williams would be up there, but they do have a straight line speed type of car, so I wouldn't really worry too much if I was Williams, because they do have a low downforce type of car. But as we just get shanked in the face with some champagne there. But we do get first place. Hamilton 2nd, Verstappen 3rd, Ricciardo 4th, Raikkonen in 5th, and Mansell 6th. Vettel 7th, Bottas 8th, Alonso 9th, and Perez 10th, Carlos Sainz in 11th, Jensen Button in 12th. So again, McLaren getting points. They always get points every single race, so they're doing very well this season. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.